Okay. Wonderful. Fantastic. We'll do a quick shout out to our friends so that they know we are live. I've been really enjoying the sound for this game. It's been really nice. Go. We are properly live on YouTube and Twitch. And we're just gonna test to make sure our sound alert. Capybara, 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 capybara. And let's get in to the game. So, since last session that we've played together, I have added this adorable little bed. It's so cute. And this little table. We have a new little storage piece upstairs as we start to decorate our room. Checking to see how Auntie's doing. Oh, I hadn't even noticed the daylight outside. It's been so long since I took a breath of open air. Since I held a fresh bloom in my hand. Since I even made my own tea. Sigh. I wasn't raised to lie in bed all day, or to let my dear ones wait on me. Maybe there's something you could do here. I do enjoy a good project. And I miss my garden. Maybe there's something we could grow in here. I'd need a few plant boxes, of course. Would you be willing to help me, child? Of course. Of course. Wonderful. Perhaps I can grow something for one of your teas. Fresh tea herbs. Oh, they are so cute. Look at his little square. Okay, we're making pots. What do I need for pots? Are you in? Which reminds me, what do we need for this? We need more stone. Oh no. Stone is a hard one to get. Oh, it's in this new tab. New tab. Okay, we have enough for... Okay, we need another hardwood piece. Okay, that should at least be enough for the next planter we need. And then scroll down for the extra planks to put them away. Yeah, we need to get more stone for the campfire to take with us. We should probably keep these down here for, you know, moment of ease and things. Because she's down here and we don't want to have to make her climb up the stairs in order to get to them, but we want to leave a big enough gap between them. She can step in between. There we go. Hello. Dear sweet child, these planter boxes, they're just perfect. I'm glad you like them. I'm gonna put a few of the smaller pots up in my room, but not quite yet. Oh. You're such a generous young mouse, just like your mother. Oh, you speak so sweetly of my parents. Thank you. Sniff. Anyway, I'm all right, full of ideas about what to plant. There are a few herbs in my guide that are just ooh, and flowers too, of course. Wonderful. You know, I remember one night I spent on a cliffside road. The wind was howling against the rock, and I just couldn't get to sleep. So I went for a walk. Fair. Oh. I found chamomile growing not 10 feet from my camp. Brewed it up, poured it out, took a few sips, and I went straight to sleep. That night, I got the best rest of the whole trip. And I learned something that served me well every day since. Trust the world around you to offer you whatever it is that you need. And trust yourself to find your way to it. It might sound draft, but it's seen me through good times and bad. Oh. Okay, how much are the other planters? Okay, that should be enough of things. Here we go. Put that bed away for now. These are the different furniture pieces we've made up to this point. So it's the extra storage and the chairs and stools. But let's get, oh, actually, let's check for stones outside, because we might have more stone outside the house. Not here in the initial spot close to the house. There's some stone close to the house. Wonderful. No, I cannot break through that, okay. You know what? Just gathering a little bit of food along the way as we're out collecting rocks around the burrow. Hi, Roach. It is me, Workwife. I hope you are getting rest. You deserve it. Stone seems to be like the one resource that there does not appear to be a lot of in the world. Like there's a series of different resources that have like multiple areas that they could possibly be, but currently stone seems to be one of the things that appear not very often. Snuggled up on the couch. Very nice. Oh, my backpack is full. I hope the curled up on the couch comes with many pupper snuggles. There's sticks. Sticks. Seeds. I actually may be able to plant the seeds in the pots. I don't think so, though. Nope. Oh no! I was trying to water this spot. Nope. I didn't realize that would be such an... I didn't even mean to put the mushroom there when I was planting the mushrooms. Would 10 out of 10 not do again? We'll probably be planting mushrooms down here. The next time I do a mushroom plant. Well, we got this little cute bed up here, and I was hoping that these little planters will help add just a little bit more life up here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's just to pick them up. That's okay. Mushrooms. I think we have... No, we're still short a few mushrooms for mushroom soup. But we do have everything we need for the meat sticks. Here we go. Put this in here. Add our light down so that we have our light with us. Okay, let's get a little bit of backup food made. There we go. Yeah, boop. Drop off the mushrooms. Take the herbs. How many more rocks do we need for the camping kit? We need 6 more stones. Okay. Is this to find the book? I'm pretty sure this is the book we're trying to find. laying there in the snow if someone had forgotten it in the middle of something. But finding it doesn't seem to solve the problem we are currently running ourselves into. There we go. We've now been fully fed. Hi, Ben. Hello, Nick. How are you?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Morning, lizards. Ooh, which reminds me, don't forget to collect your daily frogs. So that you have your frog lizard collections. Ooh, you got a chocolate croissant with your coffee. Very nice. Very lucky. Get back here, little guy. How else am I supposed to collect all the resources if you, as the resource, are running away? Okay, we're gonna go drop all of this off. Back at home. Because where we are heading is down by the spiders, and nope. Okay, we have more wood. Drop off the bushes. And the cookie. Also, it was getting a little late in the day, and we get to sleep in our new bed. We're such a little guy. We're just so little. We're just so tiny. Tessa is curled up under the covers. Oh. Hi, Crunch. Hello. Tessa just being the cutest little thing ever. Actually, you know what? That's what Dig Hole is. This is the new area. We're heading up. We can fight spiders at any point, right? We don't have to fight spiders right now. It's fine. They'll wait for us, right? They're also a lot bigger than we are. Good night, Ben. I hope you have good kibben cuddles. Our aunt wanted us to stop by and check in with our little friend Moss. Hey, friend. What a day, huh? I fixed up the tent real good. The tent pole isn't going anywhere now. It's tied down all proper. Fantastic. And I've been thinking, my pine sap hasn't been the easiest to live with, but I do miss them. Seems like now that everything happened to them, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, unfortunately, something did happen to your little friend. I'm sorry, bud. We talked about it being a possibility, but not knowing is a fraying string threatening to unravel the whole sweater. Think you could do me a favor and look one last time? I know you've searched high and low already, but there's a chance they went into the Shadow Pines. Let me see. What would you need to make the journey? What about something warm? Are we getting a new outfit? Could I knit you something? Doubt it. I haven't touched my needles in ages. Now I guess I could jog my memory, but you don't have time to wait around for that. Oh, I know. Please do. Take them, please. Look at the shoes. Okay. Sorry. Okay, we're running home to see if we can make these shoes. Like, what do you mean? We might be able to make little booties for our little toes? Oh, because we're already heading home. Did the rocks... They did respawn outside of our house. Okay, sometimes there are pebbles around our house, so just gonna have a quick little walk around. Oh, I thought I got them all at once. I did not. Okay, we got a few more pebbles. Do you have any pebbles in this? Nah, that's okay. We've made a full circle. She decided it was time to get up. Okay, okay, we dropped majority of stuff off, but now we're checking to see what do we need for the shoes. Okay, we have the thing. Nope. Oh, look at her little feet. Plus 15 movement speed, plus cold. Wonderful. Okay, let's... Shoes. We'll put shoes up with tools. These are some of the past outfits we had made. We came with this one. This was from home when we left this town. And then we made this adorable outfit with the bigger backpack. And then This has been our last upgrade. And now we have little shoes. And there's a fire pit up there. We're good. We have 14 pieces of Kindle. Let's put on our light just so that when we head into the forest, we'll be able to see everything. Oh. Oh, there's someone who wants to fight us constantly. There we go. Oh, gotta get that tough. And was it this way or that? No, it was down there. Run away. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not. I thought it was up through there. No, Aunt, I didn't want to have to fight you. Leave me alone. These are the mushroom type we're missing for our mushroom soup at home. Oh. I think this was the right way over. Yeah, we're on the right way. We just gotta keep on scurrying. That's side grass. Anything cool back here? No. There's probably a backpack or something back there at one point. More mushrooms. Okay, we're definitely gonna have more than enough mushrooms for mushroom soup now. And we got a mushroom seed. I think we're in the right area. Yes, yes we are. Okay. It is late day. So we'll do a little bit of let's see what's up. Nope. But down there is okay. Can we get into this area? Yes, yes, we can. Oh, little vine on the bed. Fantastic. Okay, gotta lead with our axe in hand for our own safety. Oh, another dig spot. Okay, let's... Oh, these aren't rocks. These are the granite. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna drop off our stuff on the other side. Just because this is slightly more like in a path we walk a little more constantly. Can I pickaxe this? I can! Wonderful. More stone is always needed. Okay. And the other side of... Yeah. And let's drop some of this stuff here. And now we run. Run as fast as our little feet will take us. Our fire went out. Well, we'll just sleep pretty much, I guess, in the fire. Oh, okay, game. Okay. Into the new area. Oh, this is a connection pathway. But there's grass in that down here, which means... Little secrets in the forest. It's a note. But it get an extra... Oh my god, we got an extra inventory slot. Look at its capacity to carry. Oh, it's the fine wooden hood. Oh. I will take little snacks. That... Oh, there's supposed to be something farther? There's a few areas with stones like these in other areas that we haven't had a chance to break through yet. Remind me, I should probably switch the heating food. Oh, it's getting so... Okay, so it's just the little clearing area. I wonder what we'll find there eventually. I did not ask to be perceived. More seeds for the mushrooms. Mushroom spores. Okay. Little running adventures. There we go. Heated ourselves up a little bit. Had a little bit of a snack. That's okay. Can we cannot break that. That's okay. Keep running. Okay. Aha, we snuck past the ant. Oh, no, I'm stuck on the leaf. Sometimes you get stuck on forage. Mouse! Ooh, 1 second. Let me get this dig hole. Hi, Mouse! You always show up at the right time. How do you do that? Oh, you found something? I did! This hood was out in the snow. That certainly is their hood. I made it for them the first time we came north together. They said leather was warm, but they never went tracking without it. Aww. We got a new cute outfit. Pine Top was like that. Oh. Never could say thank you right away. Oh well. Something for us to talk about when we see each other again. You found plenty of sign Pine Top could be somewhere close by. What I'm trying to remember is, did we ever determine what kind of creature Pine Sap was? And the main reason I bring that up is we've had a few... we found 2 different mice in the woods that like we've given proper burials to. And I don't remember if Pine Sap is a mouse. Look at the little herbs. Oh, they're grown upstairs. Okay. Fantastic. Wonderful. Nope. This. Nope. And the mushroom. The mushroom seeds are gonna go with us downstairs. We have enough rocks to make another fire pit to go with us. Nope. Ooh, it gave us a mushroom. And then we have one of these. There we go. Oh no, I harvested the whole pot. There we go. I have the room in my backpack. There we go. Now we have a bundle of herbs. Nope. Add to the other bundle of herbs we had. The mushroom. We're going to make some more soup. Oh, you use the herb. There we go. And let's get some sleep, and we can run out into the world on the next day. Little one, you're home. You'll never guess who popped by earlier today. Who? We had friends pop by the house? Are people stopping by while we're out of the house? The burrow brims with the scent of freshly brewed tea and the harmony of blossoming friendship. Wonderful. Krista was telling me how the winter is progressing. Still plenty out there to uncover. Look, you've brought us some seeds. I can't wait to see them in the plant. I'm sorry, I already harvested everything you planted.
Oh.
It was lovely to have a chat with Kostuk. They always bring the best tea. It's not every day I meet someone so knowledgeable about flora and fauna of our region. Look at the little blanket on the stool. I love it. Okay, is there anything new in our task list? No. Just people being cute. Okay. We have to go to Shadow Pine. To try and find Pine Sap. I unfortunately think I know exactly where Pine Sap is. Because I think Pine Sap was a part of one of the burials we did. And if I remember correctly, I think it was in this top area, in like the under shadows. There they are. Hi. Oh, no, gotta go up that way. Unfortunately, need to pass past the ant. This way. What's down here? Oh, an ant? Hi, ant. Ooh, we got a fancy tea. So fancy. Okay, it's across from here. Hello, friend.
Ah.
You you could twist your tail or run your mitts in the mud, but nothing mitts is faster than a kettle with a Well, howdy, bud. Got time for tea? Always. Pour me a mug. Ah. My 4 favorite words. Big mug for a little mouse coming right up. You know, ever since you started helping out, I've been feeling more and more like my old self. At least best I can remember. Or maybe I feel like someone new. Well, whoever I turn out to be, it feels good, feels right. Suppose I felt wrong for so long I forgot what that felt like. Oh. But I suppose I'll forget the bad feelings too. Though suppose that's just how it works. Look at me, tailing off like a cat without whiskers. Right now, I'm sipping good tea with a fine friend, and that's about all I could ask for. Anyway, I reckon you've got plenty to attend to on account of winter and all, you know, I do. Stop in again soon, friend. I'll keep the kettle on for you. They've been so nice. And it's so nice knowing that, like, they're out and about and visiting and hanging out with Auntie, and that they've made more friends who care about them and give them space to be. Okay. If I remember correctly, the first rock burial we did was up in this area. There it is on the side. Up here. I turn use of Northern to honor those who've gone. I don't want to fight the two of you, but you haven't exactly given me much choices. Oh my goodness. Taking a right big bite out of me, eh? Okay, interesting. A part of me is worried we may have accidentally, soft locked this journey point by, honoring the dead when we found them. Look at the two of them hanging out. This area. This was the... We couldn't get here because we never get enough pickaxe. So I think this heads back down to where Poliwag was hanging out. Ooh. Yeah. No thank you, Beetle. We got a wardrobe. Yeah, because this was the set of fancy rocks we couldn't break to get the note. Let's drop this twig over here. And... I don't remember if there was other rocks down here. Yeah. Well, we found this was where Pollywag's house was chilling, but because they're not here, we don't have a fire here anymore that just like keeps us warm in this area because we don't have an NPC in this area anymore. Well, I should have harvested more of the these mushrooms before helping with their little endeavor now, shouldn't I have? Well, they do say no good deed goes unpunished. Then we get this one. Yeah, the Northern Ritual. Oh, it's getting a little spicy. Let's just sneak through all these places. Okay, well, we made it to a little bit warmer of a space. Hi. I'm glad my toddler came back. Thank you for helping fix things. Look at their little yard. Can I do this part now? No, we still can't fight those plants. Fair and valid. My brain is trying to remember if there's any other places we haven't been able to access yet. Like, was there other places we were supposed to go, but we haven't been yet, or... Because we've been everywhere. In the shadow. In the Pine Shadow area, and that's where they were said to have been. Let's warm up and drop the extra resources off. A quick little jaunt around the house. Looking for rocks. Oh. All the way around the houses we go. Wonderful. Aha. Little soups. Soup. There we go. There's more herbs growing in our little garden pots. Dear child, have I ever told you of the time I faced a magpie bird? Ooh. I did. It was fully grown too. I was enjoying a picnic with a few friends one afternoon in a clearing deep in the forest. Foolish, I know, but I suppose we thought the trees would give us cover. It wasn't long before the beast landed right on top of us. All beak and feathers. My friends ran for cover, but the darn thing put its taunt right through my sandwich. Oh no! The sandwich! And after I had used the last of the raspberry jam on it. Luckily, I still had the butter knife in my paw, so I took a few swipes. Ha! Bloodthirst burst wasn't exactly that, you know. I sent it straight back into the sky, not before I took a feather or two.
Oh.
But that was when I was young summer mouse, before the snow and ice. Then a great many more of our neighbors were awakened and above ground. One day they'll wake again. I only hope I'm still here to greet them. Who are you most excited to see, Auntie? That's a tough question. Surely you aren't asking me to play favorites.
Oh.
There were so many folks about them. Hedgehogs, squirrels, moles, all of them lovely. But if I had to choose, there was a cheerful academic I am particularly fond of, a mole named Willow. We've met Willow. If memories serve, I remember thinking they were cool, older, but I'll have caught up to them by now. Moles are much longer livers than we mice, so I suppose we'll face old age together. That is, if I ever do get to see them again. Who knows where they are now? I do! I know where they are now. It's down here. This is where Willow is. Okay. I'm just gonna check something really fast. Okay. There isn't many areas left of the woods we haven't been, but I guess this is the starting area in the hope that we were going to check see what the new outfit needed. That's why we stuck around the house so long. Also, it is very foggy in game day. Ooh, it needs spider silk. Okay. Let's start with the hat, because the little bow on it is adorable. Yes, this is the ant that originally got taken by the owl. We got them back. When we did enough of our wonderful little Wolf Friends quest, we unlocked it. Nope, down. How much spider silk do we still need for the missing item? Oh. Let's see, craft all the spider silk we have, and then we'll re-go down. Do we have enough for the full outfit? We do! Fantastic. Okay, look at us in our cute little getup! Okay, okay, we look adorable. We're the cutest little thing. We have all of the warmth and then some. Okay. The clue we have about Pine Sap is something to do with the shadow pines. Look how fast we are now. We got a little run going on. We're making up so much groundway. Okay. Oh, make sure our light's on. Okay, this is the beginning of the forest, right? Yeah, it's the beginning of Shadow Pine. And supposedly, they're supposed to be somewhere in this area. Okay, so this is torch on. It's just very foggy today. Oh, there's a backpack. Hi, backpack. And then there's grass for us to get through. And this is where we did the first burial. And this is where we found the scarf for Pinwheel. Have we been up here? We have been, and there's nowhere like breakthrough or nothing in particular we have found. We left a fire thing down here. That was on us. Ooh. I am not trying to dig up the hole here. I was trying not to die. Ooh, a chi. Very nice. Ah, you bit me! Okay, there's a little side passage. Nope, just this little side pocket. That's a dead end. We're gonna sleep there in a second. I just want to know if there's anything else up here. A little dark pocket in the corner. Yeah, it's shadows. It be very, very foggy today. We're just gonna sleep till the morning, and hopefully it's less foggy tomorrow. So that it's a little less dark. Fingers crossed. Okay. So now we've been up this whole path, up in this area. Those are our little feetsies. More rocks. Thank you. Okay. None of those are stone. That's a cookie. Those are mushrooms. Can I head up here? No. Bring it out. Okay, I can't sneak through there anywhere. Oh. Okay, I made it through here. Oh. Nothing up in this path. I'm trying to get the outer edges checked first. Because then we can work our way back into like the center area. But yeah, so this is light on, and then if we go, this is how dark it is light off. It's dark back here. Berry. Can I break stuff back here? No. Okay. No, up here's where we found the piece of fabric. Okay. And then... Oh no! We were here earlier, but because we hadn't talked to Moss, it didn't load the friend. Because remember, we had broken through that set of rocks, and then we walked in here, we're like, oh, there's nothing here. It's so you can't accidentally jump story details. Sometimes things don't exist where they're supposed to be until after you've had conversations. Because, look, we have our whole little footprints down here and everything from earlier. Because I was walking around being like, there has to be something going on in this alcove. This is pine sap. The hedgehog lies pale. Oh. Their features frozen in a peaceful expression, caught in the respite of the snowfall. Find out what happened. Yeah, now it's just we can go tell Pines Up. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how injured we were, how cold we were. We almost died. I was so mentally distracted around the premise that like we just found this half a pendulum and how sad the implication is that, because originally I thought pine sap was one of the mice we found that we had buried in like the different areas around, and I was like, oh no. And now she's like, no, they were also a hedgehog. They were also a big friend. Which is why this was, I'm like, why is this so big? Because they were pulling it. It was meant to be so they could put stuff inside of it as like portable storage for themselves. This was us being like, we gotta put stuff down. We have too much stuff on us. Oh. can I get far enough away that you don't chase me anymore? Let's go be the bearer of bad news. Hello, dear friend. There's something different about you, Mouse. What is it? They know they could sense it on us when we walked up. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Pine Sap is dead. Huh? No. Oh, so that is it. How did the two of you fit in this house? Sorry. One of the reasons I thought Pine Sap was a mouse like us was when you see how small this tent they made was. I didn't think two of them could fit in this structure. And now I just realized they probably dug like a hole into the ground, and like the tent goes over the hole in the ground to help make sure snow doesn't fall in. So this is just a cover for the entrance, not actually anything to do with the house that they live in. No goodbyes, no scolding, no last tidbit of advice, just gone. You'll have to give me some time to collect myself. Oh. Don't add any burden to yourself, eh? It's good that you found them. I just can't believe it. And it being an accident, if you know Pine's Nut, well, that's the last way you'd expect them to go. You just tell me where they are. I'll do right by them. Oh, but give me some time. Don't abandon old Moss. We're not. No, we wouldn't abandon old Moss. Never. I promise I won't either. Oh, little guy. Willow, how do I've seen your book and I'm confused on how then I find your book if I've already found your book. Well, let's run home and empty out our pockets, and maybe we can talk to our aunt about what happened, and maybe she'll have some advice or kind words or something. Okay. Oh. Our poor little guy. Okay, maybe she knows something. I can't stop thinking about my old friend Willow. I wonder where they are now. Can we not tell you where Willow is? Do I just not get to tell this information to you? Is that not a thing I'm allowed to share? I accidentally picked up the herbs. Oh. These are rare herbs. Those were common herbs. Did we not put the herbs away? Okay. So we've now been to what looks like all of the map. And because we've recently seen what we assume to be Willow's book, I think that pretty sure this is Willow's book. Do we have to go? Yeah, find Willow's book, talk to Willow. We're gonna go talk to Willow. Which then should hopefully give us the next piece of Auntie's story, because she's been talking about Willow recently. And we'll see also if there's any stone or anything in this. I don't think there's any rocks in this area that we can collect. Take a quick chance. Oh, we can't actually get around that. Okay, never mind. Yes, we'll take a tea. Fantastic, wonderful. There's a fire up here. Now this is the spider area that we're about to head into, so we need to be careful of all those things. Hey, there's more rocks. Fantastic. More rocks are the answer to our current dilemma. I think we have like a stack of birch wood back at the house. No, we don't need to take this. We'll keep the berry for now. We might have to drop it later. But Willow's this way. Hi, Willow. What are the chances you'd meet again? About 1 in, let's see, about 1 in 600 or 7. You didn't think I'd come back? Of course I'd come back. Moles are extremely mathematic, you know. They used to be. Hard to say what they are now. A sample size of 1 is hardly the basis for robust theory. I found your notebook! What's that? My notebook, really? I was certain it was gone forever. I have never been happier to stand corrected. I must go and collect it immediately. Here, my friend, a little token of your help. The shovel! Now, let's see. How will I record this event? Today's date. Standard. Yes. Well, goodbye for now. Watch you don't tumble into a burrow tunnel. Okay. While we're out here, living our lives, we're gonna go do a scary thing. Which is... Oh. I'm gonna go fight some spiders. Because we're down here. And then we're gonna go home and make the better shovel. Nope. There we go. Yes, we're using killing spiders as a way to cope and navigate the fact that we have dealing with the sadness of losing a friend. Oh! I didn't think you'd see me from so far away. Ah! Please don't bite me. Ah, baby. It is such a scary experience. Okay. Okay. Don't bite me! There's so much going on. Okay, okay, and then we put back this because just in case we get a little too cold. Ah! There we go. I was like, we didn't have room for sticks, but we had picked up the hazels before. Do we not have room for any of this? Let's take... Do we not have spider silk? We do have spider silk. Okay. Yeah, because you can pick up that spider silk. Okay. Well, I guess the more you know, or something like that. Ah, I see I had set up base here for a little bit. Down here. Oh, sup, spider. Ah! Just keep moving. Don't ever stop moving. Okay. Oh, nope. Don't get stuck on the branches. Ah. Oh, it walked right through those branches that time. Okay. 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 Let's just get a little rest. Hello. Hello. It's our favorite little gnome. Spike gnome. How are you today? No, I just want the nut. Thank you. Okay, we seem to... The stack that would have this type of wood seems to be full. Coffee. Very nice. Ooh, what's breakfast? I had a breakfast burrito today. Rocks! Get the rocks. A burrito. There's something just really nice about a breakfast burrito or a burrito of any type. No, no, no. Stop it. Okay, unfortunately it means we're gonna have to come back down here to deal with more spiders in order to get more racks. But that's okay. We're gonna go home. We're gonna make the shovel. We can then dig the spot next to our house. It's this spot over here. When we tried to dig it in the past, it says you need the best shovel. And so I'm hoping this next level up of shovel is the best shovel. And if it is not, I guess we will deal with it then. Okay. There it is, the next best shovel. Okay, and now we're gonna go bottom and drop off the shovel. Yeah, we haven't got the next, if there isn't next back, based on the fact there is another line down here. I think there's a next backpack. But let's see if we can use this shovel on this spot. Aha! Inspect. Such a deep hole. It looks like it goes on forever. It smells like... Wait a second. Could that be connected to the mole's tunnel system? It smells like willow. Okay, we're gonna step back inside. Mostly because food needs to get moved around. I we should probably look into
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Thank you for the lizard, Ben. Okay. Let's go see Willow. Running, 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 smack. Keep running. There's only so much day left to go. We gotta keep moving as we flow. Cause we got warm little toes. Now, what I wonder is if by coming down here and talking to Willow about the tunnel spot close to our house, is it going to do the same thing that ended up happening down here, which this fire actually isn't there anymore because they moved up here back into their original house? Hi, Willow. Paw by paw, mound by mound, cavern away underground. I've cleaned a snow-in tunnel. Thank you, little mouse. You got your book. How did you get your book back and not dig out the hole next to my house? Which would have been the closest point for you to grab the book. As the great Malfoy Stoughtail used to say, you're only blind if you can't see good fortune. Why don't you come down here sometimes? The tunnels are warm and dry and dark. Not really fit for a mouse, though. How can I repay you? Oh, perhaps you'd like this. We got a berry. A very rare berry, supposedly. I found it near an old burrow way beyond White Pillar. I think moles used to live there now. It's overrun with these. Such a pretty color. Haven't found a use for it. Perhaps someone who roams far and wide might know. Ooh. Okay. Can I interact with this hole in the ground? No, I cannot. That is just your venting hole. It's for Auntie! Okay, well. We had made a comment wondering if any of this was for our aunt, and the answer is yes. So, I guess we grab some of the stuff we've just left on the ground. And then we're on our way. Oh, but we need to grab the mushrooms for the mushroom soup. Mushroom soup. Keep running. Keep running. You got this. Okay, no rocks outside of our door, at least not today. Let's get stuff that isn't the berry or required put away. I thought maybe they had like came in through the wall or something on how they got here, but it appears not to be the situation. I thought maybe they had like dug through here or something. But hi, Auntie. I meant to ask you if you saw the sunset yesterday. It was lovely and such an unusual color. I've seen strange skies, but none quite as beautiful as that. Was it the Northern Lights? They're quite pretty. Stranger skies. How strange.
Oh.
The strange but far has to be the party sky. Oh, you'd have loved it. It was night just as dark as it always is, but there was streams scattered across the sky. Yeah! So, for people who haven't seen Northern Lights before, it's like a ribbon of like transparent blues and purples. Depending on where you are in the world, there might be like a slight orange tint in parts of it. Even just like more of like a teal or green, depending on the time of year. Gorgeous. Yes, red and green string flutters in the breeze. Yeah. I thought they might be made of lights. They are. And they were celebrating, of course. Well, we all were. Oh? What were you celebrating? Oh, it was the most special of occasions.
Oh.
The night you were born. Strange little bouncing you were. It's the string thing in life that are most important. Oh. I was given something strange recently. A berry. A strange berry, may I see? Did you get it from a mole by any chance? We did. A mole in colorful clothing? Yeah, it's Willow. That's the one. My old friend Willow. I was sure they'd moved away forever. May I have the berry? Have an idea of how to use it. Any idea? What idea? That's for me to know. And you to sniff out. Okay. Oh no, we've done all the quests. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We have made all the things. We need to make some of these before we accidentally use all the berries, and then we don't have the add-on things to make more of the pies. Okay, let's put these away for now. And then we'll run upstairs for a quick nap. Okay, because we don't have any objectives at the moment. And I think we need to see... So the people's quest we haven't finished yet is Auntie's and for Willow. Not that I don't love the sight of you, child, but surely you have things to do out in the world today? Didn't I hear you mention a quest for Willow not too long ago? No, help a friend. Enjoy the sunlight on your fur. And no need to hurry back on my account. Okay, so there is something about Willow we're supposed to still be doing. Why can't I pick up the herbs? There we go. I was just like, did we break something? Okay. Let's go re-talk to Willow. That seemed to be the thing Auntie said we probably had to do next, so... It will give us a chance to check the area for more rocks. And, you know, get a little bit more resources and things from the area. This is currently what I think we have the least of. Oh, hi. Run, we're so close. Hi, Willow. You don't know how much of mole. You don't know much about moles, do you? I do not know much about moles. Nor do I. I hate to sound mad, but there are none left as far as I can tell. I tried my best to document what happened, but I've looked high and low, and even lower than that. I'm afraid all the evidence is rotten away. There might be some trace washed up out there, but I can't see more than a claw length in all of the snow myself.
Huh?
I can trace you anywhere you find, so don't be shy to bring your treasure to me. Moles have disappeared, and Willow is intrigued where could be a site for the culture. Find artifact. Hi, Grubbers. Hello. I give you little waves. How are you today? How am I supposed to know what qualifies as an artifact? Or where to start looking for an artifact at that point? Because, like, we've unlocked the full map. And that's not to say I'm not intrigued by the prospect of finding something new. I'm just not quite sure where to start. I guess we start... We'll check this area and down here. And then we'll check this area on the way out, and then we can mark this area off our map for places to check. Sup, spider? I'm building the will to go out and get food. You got this. What kind of food are you thinking about going to get? Ah. Are we thinking like sandwiches? Are we thinking a different kind of consideration? Is there something in particular you're excited about? A local coffee shop does good sandwiches and soups. Was gonna see what the specials are. Ooh, very nice. I also think the soup will help make you feel better. But I may be a little biased, but I love a good soup and sandwich. What's up, spider? Woo! We got bit! Ah! No, the other spider might see us! Okay, okay. Key. Okay. Hi, spider. Ah! I got bit again! Those some scary mandibles. Okay, it's getting later in the day. So we will sleep so we don't freeze. Okay, so we've done most of this area. We just have to get into this bottom area and then we'll check this whole side for the mole artifact. Let's drop this just in case we find it. Oh, no. Here's the downward. We were right by it. We just walked past it. No! I wasn't ready for a spider. I thought I had more room before I ran into it. Whew. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we've been through all of these areas. There's something really nice about local coffee shops and like local little sandwich places. We're just gonna... Oh. Okay, we made it back to Willow's area, and if nothing else, it's going to give us a slight moment to warm up. And maybe they'll tell us more about the artifact. Hello! Hello. The wilderness hasn't claimed you yet. No luck yet, huh? Care for a little worm leather? No thank you. Dirt I see is hasn't eaten all of them. Fascinating. I suppose we both leave empty-handed. I don't know how I feel about worm leather. Okay, now these are areas I seem to be able to sneak through now that I have stronger tools. Oh. Okay. I guess this is the next most contained area. So like we'll go in, head down to the area where you know what, it's kind of late in the day and we don't want to be stuck out at night. Just so we don't end up being stuck in a place without a fire and then freezing. Because, like, at this point, we have never gotten so cold to the point we've completely lost all of our health and been fully cold. And you can only have one save at a time, so I wasn't able to, like, start a secondary save and then, like, see what happens when I get too cold. This game is one save, one continuous story. And so I'm not completely sure of the predicament we may have found ourselves in at this moment in time. Other than it is snowy. Do people have a favorite type of sandwich? Like, I think a BLT is one of my, like, favorite types of sandwiches. That or, like, an Italian, like, stacked meat sandwich. Okay. Ooh, we're about to be bitten. Ah. Okay, I can't sneak through there. Rocks? I'm down for more rocks. Okay, I can't sneak through there using that either. Okay, if we run up here, we should be able to sneak around. Ooh. Hello. Sticks. Wood. Okay. You're so just glad I was able to be helpful, which I also appreciate getting to be helpful. Bit is top. Ooh, yes. Sandwiches are just so nice. Rumble, did we put the croissants in the... Did we start preheating the oven for the croissants? I don't remember if I preheated the oven. I know I thawed the croissants. But I don't think I put them in places. Thank you. How am I supposed to get up there then? Oven is preheating now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is this bottom corner. And then supposedly they're supposed to be like in this area, or a way to get over there. Okay, the over there seems to still be art-based and not pathing connected. Oh no, the coffee place was closed. That is truly a bummer. Okay. We've now done White Pillar. We've done Middlewood, which is the area we live in. We've now checked the lower part of the Grotto Oaks. And now it's just to track Shadow Pine for the artifact. Enacting Plan B. Oh, what's Plan B? It is so dark in here. Seeing is very hard to do today. Ah, there was 2 ants. We are taking damage from being cold. Okay, it's gonna be a very cold run home. Because it's nighttime. And the snow is very high. Okay, can't go up through here, can't go over there. We're stuck on that. Can't go through there. Can't go up there. Can't inspect that flower. Just a little on side path. Can't fight that. Can't go up there. E. Okay, we made it home without that. Wonderful. We're still unfortunately quite hurt, so we can still hear our blood pumping in our ears. We're gonna fix that real quick. Sleep till the morning. Is plan B make coffee at home? Maybe. Possibly. I cast stretch on the viewers. You're all required to hydrate and stretch. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Oh, I did not mean to curl up in bed a second day. It seems to be a nice day outside. Okay, there's a little bit more here we have to check, and then I'm not quite sure the next general place we check for a mole artifact is. Mostly because I'm not quite sure I know what a mole artifact is, let alone where I would then find one. Oh. Game? My game is frozen? Or my keyboard is not registering my thing? We're just gonna click over here and say hello. No, that's working. OBS is fine. Okay. Not sure what happened there. What? The game was not registering my keyboard for a second. My bigger confusion is so like everyone else's like quest things have kind of been in like their like zone as a way to have you explore more of the area you've made in the game close to them. And so based off strictly the implication that others have had their story elements found within the areas in which they resigned, I'm gonna give this area one more once over without all of the extra snow that we had last time we were here. Just to see if possibly due to the weather we missed something. Plan B was the local grocer 5 doors down that makes daily soup. I got 1 chili and 1 chicken soup. Very nice. Okay, if nothing else, we'll grab the berries while we're here. And some of the other resources we've left on the ground. Hello. No, we're full inventory again. Okay, well. We have more rocks now. We have a better shovel? Maybe it's our shovel wasn't good enough? Sup, spider? Ah, how am I stuck on you? Ah, please don't bite me. I really find them to be one of the most terrifying parts. Okay. Cause like, if I remember correctly, there was like only a spider down here. But we had that one area that like had nothing in it until after we talked to Willow. Ooh, we got shoved. The like, we had talked to Willow and then wait a little bit to like find the item in that area. Is this the wrong area? No. There was a thorn bush farther down from grass we didn't go. It's fine. Everything's fine. It looks like some sort of helmet. It's ancient. It is. The shape of it reminds me of a mole. It does. Because we've walked around this big thing of grass, but we were so busy trying not to die from the spider, we didn't walk down. We just kept going. Because the patch of grass on the side just led us to a little clearing, and we're like, oh, we must have already got the backpack. When you have to apply random game logic to your thought process. We are not doing well. I just need to make it across this space over to Willow's. So I can tell Willow about the helmet, but also being close to Willow stops us from freezing. Because Willow counts as a warm space where we stop dying for apparent reasons. What is it? I found something. Some kind of big helmet. A helmet, you say? And there was an inscription on it. The root detector. You back. I see. I have no idea what the meaning. A worry entry into my catalog. Nonetheless. Can I offer you something in return? I would love something in return. It's the backpack! Now let's see if I can put the helmet to use. I don't doubt it will view its secrets. And you, little mouse, off you go. The secret... Because, well, the force revealed to you, I wonder. Be sure to come back and tell me. Let's go. Do you say anything else now that we've given you this piece of information? Your tab is gone. Yawn. The humming wind and the melody of crackling ice. The snowy sneezing sound such soulsome, and yet the forest is terribly alive, isn't it? I wish I had the energy to go and collect all the stories. I'd pluck them up, sour them, safekeeping life good forage. And yeah, I don't suppose you'd come across any hazelnuts. I have. A cup of brew hazelnuts, and I can stay awake all day. Do I not have any hazelnuts in my backpack? No, I had stopped to re-talk to Willow because I played Luma Island, and one of the mechanics in that game is you work through gathering different professions, but a part of those professions involve once you finish like that level of quest, you talk to the individual and they give you a prize, and you have to go back and talk to them again right after in order to start the next section of that ability. And so I'm was hoping originally when we stopped by to turn around and re-talk to them was a similar concept, and it seems to have been. Oh, good. I was worried if he's come back. I heard a terrible bang not long ago. What was that about? That was Burrow the toad. Old Burrow building a house of wood? That's certainly unexpected. Well, there's a tunnel for every soul, and for every mole a hole, as they say. But to do it alone, my old back would break. Ah, I see. Buffin and Pollywog. What a heartwarming parent and child reunion. It's never too late to welcome in a new season. A wise old mole named Willow said that, I believe. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I must write that one down. Ha 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 ha. Now, what do I have up my sleeve for you? Ooh. Hello. What do I need and what can I leave? Nut. Did I not give the hazelnuts to Willow? Hello, Mouse. I brought you some news. Oh? Mouse, I see. They're all alone up there. Poor hedgehog. No. They must be afraid to ask for help. The forest is the darndest place to be on one's own. They do sound plenty brave to me. Tell them to come by my den anytime, and I will give them a delicious brew. What else I have to spare? Aww. And you mustn't leave empty-handed either. We've unlocked more furniture. Daily soup. What would our daily soup be? Okay, it still hasn't counted that I've given Hazel the hazelnuts. I was up all night carving a new tunnel. And where have you been? Have you heard of Akasha? Am I going to give stories about all the friends I've made before I'm able to finally hand this wonderful creature the hazelnuts they asked me for? A tea brewer, are they? I never got a taste for that stuff. You are literally trying to make hazel tea. That's the entire reason I was getting you hazelnuts. What do you mean? Oh, I see your friend, who it does sound like quite the healer. Has been wonderful, has been amazing. Is one of the main reasons my auntie is still alive. Also by pointing out where the owl may be. You're a bit of a recluse, you say. There's a friend after my own fur. Ha 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 ha. Don't trouble them. I'm hours away from sleep. I will experiment on my own. Speaking of experiments, I'm adoring all this furniture, but you still haven't let me give you the hazelnuts. A daily soup. It's different every day. But like, are we looking at like a slight variation or like a full turn to be like, are we going from like chicken noodle soup to like Italian wedding to like a basil ragu into like spaghetti? Or are we jumping from like chicken to mushroom to tomato to like a deep rich red wine stew? Do we include stews in our soup list? The snow growls, but you haven't, have you? It's nearly piled up to my eyeballs. Any news about what was Round, sweet smelling like a clear summer sky. A strange berry, yes. Have you unearthed anything juicy? Not yet. No idea. I just know it's ripe with possibility. Okay, yeah, I count stews as soups, but I know not everyone does, so I'm just checking in. Who would know? I wonder. Please? Hello, didn't you hear over the rustling roots? Some things, it's quite down in the deep, don't they? But you know better, ha ha ha. Does make for a fulfilled sleep, though. Will these help? Thank you, yes. Give them here. This will go well with a little dried sap. It's like every square is a rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares. Yes. Yes. All stews are soups, but not all soups are stews. Hazelnut coffee. That's why they're like, I haven't tried tea. And I'm like, why did I get hazelnuts for you? Because it's for hazelnut coffee. It's sweet if you ever brew it right. The trick is to keep the heat low and steady. I can taste it now. I love the top for this table, but like this chair looks really comfy. Like just add a blanket and like curl up in it. Fantastic. Okay. Let's try to run home before it's too late into the night and it gets even harder to be outside. Because right now it's already cold. And we're already getting cold faster than we would be during the day. I do a little run. But no, Roach, it seems like when we go to set up your rather snappy or mix it up for your channel, we're gonna have to add daily soups as your like come in and pick a thing. Which one? This one has... Oh, it's the same topping as the bed. Okay. We need more of the birchwood. Yes. What do we need for the new backpack? Yeah, now we have our little outfits and their backpacks from their previous versions, and then the previous tools. And now we have our new little outfit. This bed can stay. I really like this bed. This is a much bigger rug than I thought it was. Wait, can it not go on top of the carpet? Yeah, it can't even go under the bed. Okay. Oh. Maybe it'll fit downstairs better then? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's try checking with Auntie. I'm so glad you reminded me of my friend Willow, because one of the things Willow had brought up was the fruit that we give Auntie. And now that I think we finished our quest with Willow, I think Auntie's the last one to finish. Some good memories are just what I needed at the moment. Charles, you're back. I am back. And I've been busy while you're away. Please be gentle with yourself. Do you remember the berry Willow gave you as a gift? I do. Willow asked about it last time I saw them. I'd been wondering what to do with it. How to honor it just as it deserves. And I decided to make a pie. I even made them accommodating an old mole recipe I learned as a young mouse. One pie for us. And one to send back to Willow. They've always had a soft spot for my short crust. It looks great.
Oh.
I want them to feel a little of the joy that the berry brought me. Perhaps you could deliver it to them when you're next spending time together. Okay, well, we're gonna pop that up here so we don't accidentally click on it. I don't think we can eat it, but out of fear we accidentally eat it, let's just have it out of the way. We're running to see Willow with the new backpack. How far can you go when you gotta see Willow? Do 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 do. Oh, around this snowbank. The materials I left behind. Hi! I see your pack looks a little heavier than usual. It is! A new specimen, perhaps? I have a pie for you. What an afternoon delivery. Did you make it yourself? Your aunt did. Oh, Betalina. Name throws my toes. Let's see, she was about your age when we met. A studious mouse never lived. A studier mouse never lived. More wonderful furniture. You must tell her to come and see me. Wounded? Oh, no, dear. To escape the death claws of an owl. Strange to not have encountered her tale in all my reading. I will study her dish and take careful notes, of course. Moles were very fond of food, and I do hope to see Bedeline again. Though it's important for me to make the journey above ground in winter. It's impossible for me to make the journey above ground in winter. Perhaps. Yes, well, goodbye for now. I recognize those pitter-pattering little feet. I was down in the dark. The best place to think. And think is terribly hungry business. So I gobbled up the pie. Oh, what a revelation. Of course, the foremother grew garden of those berries. Oh! The other moles. Each bite of pie was like a warm press of fur. And for the very first time, it feels good and right to be a mole. In all my life, I have never been so close to another mole. That was so precious. To think all that was hidden in a mouthful of pie. I could not dream of asking for anything more. And even with my newfound solace, there's always room in the den for a friend. Ow! There's little pillows. And it's the wood and stone together because they're working on making space for their little pollywig. Oh. So I hope to see you again. I hope so too. Do you have anything else to say before I walk away? Looks like you've been busy. I have been. Not me. Excuse me. You've been all the way to Shadowpine. I have. I couldn't dream of burrowing that far. As tired as I am. Keep an eye out for those hazelnuts, if you don't mind. A little nut of gossip demonstrates if you. Aww. Okay. Auntie did ask us to hand over the pie, and we have handed off the pie, and we've had a good little chat. So let's see if Auntie has anything else to say once we get home. Because I think it's her storyline we haven't finished. Okay. We're home. With a backpack full of random odds and ends. Hi. Oh, hello, little one. You've just caught me getting out of bed, have I? It's taken me a little time to crush the leaves enough between my bones. But it does feel good to be back up and about. I feel ready to go home. There isn't exactly a home to go back to at the moment. Don't look at me like that. I've come a long way since that owl's nest. And so have you. I have. I understand you want to go home, but there's not a home for you to go back to at the moment. Looks like survival and adventure runs in the family.
Oh.
I'm so proud of us both. She's proud of us, chat. Still, I'm not the same mouse that was swept up from the garden that day. And neither is my Burrow.
Oh.
I know I've already asked so much of you, child, and you've risen to every occasion. Would you be willing to help me once more? 110%. Do you think you could rebuild my Burrow? Oh, Auntie, of course I can. Oh, bless your paws and whiskers. I can't thank you enough. I feel so good. I think I might like to go for a walk. Would you like to join me, Mouseling? Of course. Our walk grew longer, farther from the burrow. I've grown up in these woods and still had so much to teach me. Slowly but surely, she was rediscovering her confidence, realizing how brave she had always been. Oh, okay. How do I gotta run by the bureau, I guess, to figure out what it needs. Let's go. Okay, what does it need for the repairs? Track. I think we have most of this at home. Minus the fact we're gonna have to make some spider silk. Okay, let's start with the silk. Okay, and then we need to... Cosmo, is this stuff? No, not all of it is with us in our pockets. Okay. Put 60. Okay. No, I think the premise is that's what I have. I think it only needs the 20. It only needs a 20. Okay. Let's go. Repair the bureau. We remade the little home. Look at the little house. We put a little chimney in. And we put the clothesline back up. Little outside storage. Home should be up and around this corner. We went too far. Let's drop off the extra stuff in our inventory. Oh, whoa! By the time I showed Auntie Beatrice her home rebuilt, I rehearsed every callus it had marked on my paws. Oh. She looked at my work and saw her face light up. So much like the mouse my parents and I had said goodbye to all the time ago. We had both grown so much since then. Child, I don't know what to say. To know that you built this home for me, it's a thing of pure wonder. You like it then? Never mind if I like it. I love it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Oh.
How proud your parents must be to see the fine young mouse they've raised. To know that all their hard work bore such beautiful fruit. How lucky I am to call you my kin. I love the furniture in this game is so cute, and it makes it so hard to pick what I want to decorate the house in because there isn't enough room for all of it. And don't think you'd be rip of me now either. I'll be over for a cup of tea and a nap whenever my paws will carry me. And you'll have to visit me too. In fact, I should have all of my neighbors over. It sounds like I have a lot of catching up to do. What do you think? A grand feast for my grand new home. I can hardly wait. Do I have to wait till the next day for you to tell me what I need for the big feast? Darling child, how are you? Lovely to see you. I'll have to do. It'll have to be brief today, I'm afraid. I'm exhausted, and there's a lot to do before we send out invitations for the feast. Roasting, toasting, practicing my hosting, and I haven't yet the faintest idea what to cook. There'll be a lot of different tastes on the table, if you catch my drift. How to keep everyone happy. Maybe they can bring some food of their own? What a good idea! If each guest brings a table of their own, there'll be something to suit everybody's appetite, and more to share. Would you, dear, find everybody who helped us through this winter and invite them to dinner? Tell each of them to bring a special dish. Ooh, how exciting. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping very well. The Burrow is wonderful, but recently there's been noises beneath the floorboards. Haunting your old granny, would you? In the past, I would have laughed at her, but those noises I hear in the dead of night, they make me shiver. As though my mind knows the sound from a different life. But look at you listening to the twist of my old wrinkles. Don't be worried about your aunt. Not when there are invitations to deliver. Okay, so it doesn't appear they've been down here, but I feel it was very much Willow underneath the floorboards. Which I think it makes sense to start with Willow, because Willow's over here and like everyone else is together. Kind of like in a circle. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hello, Mouseling. I was just about to come and find you. It's time for me to say goodbye. No! Along to Burrow beyond the great oak. I am convinced the moles did not just disappear. Perhaps I can find them. Perhaps not. Your stories have helped me see. Not every great deed is written down in a history book. This forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time I include myself in that number. Would you have time to join us for dinner before you leave? Oh, of course. I always have time for a feast. I will bring my special worm. You know what? If it makes you happy, bring it along. With a little shredded berries. Yes. Oh, and just the other night, I found a tunnel right beneath your soul. I knew it was Willow. Wonderful. Fantastic. I called out, but she must have been sleeping. She heard me? Oh, thought it was a ghost. Oh. Not for many years, I hope. And next time, I will be sure to knock. Now, good night. Now, goodbye. I should put the water on. Keep running. I think the next person is Moss. And then on our way down from Moss we'll cut through the woods to get crosstalk, and then end with Burrow and Willow. Hollyweg was the other one living up with Bilfer. Okay. And then we'll be in the same loop over to Auntie's house. Hello, friend. Oh! The time they shared together would never be forgotten, and yet Moss put Pine Snap to rest for both their sakes. Aw. Because they said they were going to go up and give Pine Snap proper burials once they had the energy. There you are, a sight for sore eyes. I'm up to my old tricks again, wouldn't you know? I made you think, oh, the little silk hat. Real white fox fur. But of course, you'll recognize it. I hope when you wear it, you'll think of me and Pine Sap. They weren't all bad, you know, but they weren't all good either. I'm starting to wonder if that isn't just the way of things. Anyway, I'm sure spent a lot of years forgetting how to be boss. It seems like putting my skills to use for a purpose that helps me remember. I made myself a new pair of warm slippers. Aw, it's ready by the fire. I'm working out a new song on my flute. Life goes on, eh? Look, anytime you find an old scrap of something that looks like it might weave up nicely, bring them to me. I might surprise both of us in what I can do. Aww. Oh, they buried them here. Good to see you, Mouse. I was just dreaming up a new weaving pattern. Moss, can I not ask you to come dinner? Oh, Mouse, listen to this. I dreamt I saw a terpstone as big as the sky. Deep blue indigo it was. On it were all the little silver fish, raveling like stars. Do you know what it means? No. Was it a bad dream? Nah, probably went to bed thinking about food. Now, what have you come to tell me? Well, speaking of, would you come to Aunt's dinner? Of course I will. I need to give Beatrice her skull back. Oh. So Moss had made the shawl to give Aunt, and then Auntie had given it to us to bring back to Moss to help, like, have them rediscover who they were. After I patch it up. And I ought to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same Moss I used to be, but I bet she ain't the same Mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me go see what I've got. Oh, Neil. Wonderful. One more friend who has agreed to come and hang out. Oh. Okay, and now we're heading up here. Oh no. Bye, Aunt. Okay, so it's up and over. Can you stop attacking me for existing? Another friend. Hello. Share it with a sweet cake or with some scones and jam. Tea without a party like a beaver with no. Darn. Really thought I had that one. Anywho, good to see you, friend. Cup of tea, warm your whiskers? Yes, please. That's the spirit. Here's a bunch new brew. From me to you. Not bad, hey? Pretty good even. Notice those creamy buttery notes? Glazed hazelnuts. Finally, Whisker. I found a whole stash of them near the mole hole just the other year. Oh no! The mole had hidden the walnuts for the coffee, and we had collected them for the tea. Perfect good hazelnuts just sitting in the snow. Talk about luck. Because we had brought them to the mole. Anywho, what brought you to my neck of the woods, friend? Aunt wants her friends to come for dinner. That means you. A grand feast over at Beatrice? Well, spoke my call me Porcupine. It'd be my pleasure. Matter of fact, I've been mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. After all, tea ain't half as good as when you're drinking it alone. Count me in. You supply the mugs, and I'll bring something good to sip. I'll be looking forward to it, friend. Fantastic. Oop. Run. Keep running. Okay. This the last person we have to talk to? Hi. Look who's come to see us. Good to see you, pal. Everything alright? My Aunt Beatrice and I were wondering if you'd like to come for dinner. Oh yes, sounds nice. But I was just saying in the morning that we don't know our neighbors well enough. What do you think, Tyler? You up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring one of my beetle pies. Sounds like a plan. See y'all there, kid. Yay! Everyone agreed to come to dinner. Nah, I just gotta get home. Tell Auntie. Empty out my pockets and probably grab something to bring to dinner myself. You leave my auntie's house alone. Hi. You really have invited everyone, then. They'll be here soon. Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, little one. Now, help me lay the table. Oh, I guess I'm going to run home and empty out my pockets. I had made so many friends since coming home to the Burrow. Okay, this part of the game got a little loud. But look at all their cute little faces. This is a gorgeous piece of art. And look at a little wrap on her tail. As I listened to them sharing stories and laughing, I couldn't help but feel I'd found something deeper than that. That evening was my first family dinner in a very long time. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the last. Thank you for playing! This is the end of the main story, and there's still more come and enjoy. That was so cute. Okay. And that is for our play session today. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out and enjoy. We're laughing and crying and smiling and laughing at the individual things we came across in this little story. Let's see what our friends online are up to figure out who we can go raid. You know what? We spent so much time with Moss. Let's go see what Moss Castle's up to. What's Moss? Moss is playing Clover Pit, so we'll do one more try. Because the entire premise is you're like betting, trying to earn enough money so that you don't die. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, wonderfuls. Bye bye.